Guys, we'll see who pops in here. Let's see what's going on here. I'm trying to make this chat work. All right, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see the chat. Hey, Deb, how's it going? I'm just doing a quick live here at Riverside Park in Grants Pass. Travel Dreamer 46. Hello. Let me see if I can turn. I don't know if I can turn the camera around. I'll just turn this around, but you can see where I'm at. This is Riverside Park in Grants Pass. Anyway, we'll get turned around here so I can see the chat. Yeah, I just went and got a haircut, treated myself to a taco salad for lunch. Deb just got back from work. Yeah, this is a pretty area. Grants Pass is a beautiful area. This is a really big park. This isn't too far from where we had O24. But I thought I'd do a short live. I've got to pick up my landlord's son at school here in a little bit, but I thought while I was waiting, I'd do a live. You can see the park behind me. I think you can. I'm in the pavilion right now. I'm sitting down in the bottom of the pavilion down by the river. But yeah, this is a big park. No, I went and got my hair cut today. Treated myself to a taco salad for lunch. Does it have ducks? Yes. Let me turn around and show. Well, they were. Yeah, hang on. Let me walk over here and I'll show you. I got the camera turned around so I don't know if you can see them. There's usually a bunch of ducks here, but right now there's just a couple of geese. Can you see the geese? I don't know if you can see the geese there because I can't see the camera when I turn it around. But yeah, this is a beautiful area for sure. But I've come down here before when I used to live in town here and feed the ducks and stuff. But yeah, when I first got here, there was like 4 or 5 geese right down there and a bunch of pigeons and 2 ducks. But the ducks I see have went across the river to the other side. Let me see if I can hold this different so I can. Oh yeah, yeah. There's usually a lot. Now if I went down to the other end of where I drove up to get to here, I noticed there was quite a few ducks down there, but the ones that were here have went across the river. We got 6 in the house. Hello everybody. If I don't see you coming in, this thing is StreamYard. I'm not on the paid version. I'm on the free version, but it's trying to get me to share a referral link. Somebody just signed up on a referral link, it says, but it won't tell me who, so I think it's kind of fake to get me to use it. Like if I click this, it puts a link in the chat. But yeah, it's trying to get me to post that to get people to join up. But right now I'm not going to do the paid version on this because they want way too much a month. It's horribly high. Way too much a month. Originally it was $25 a month, and then they're now almost $50. And I had stopped. I canceled my subscription, and then they gave me 3 months for $26 a month. And so then that went away, so I just canceled my subscription because I am not paying almost $50 a month for this. No way. But I can have guests on here, and I may be doing an interview real soon. I'll know tonight or tomorrow with Wonder and Gypsy. So that'll if so, it'll probably be not this weekend, but next weekend. Great channel. You guys will really like her. So she's a friend of Desert Deb's. I'm feeling pretty good. I didn't get my. I came in to actually go to the YMCA, but I seen there was an open spot. They had an open walk-in spot where I get my hair cut, so I went and did that, and it kind of crunched the time where it wouldn't work for me to go to the Y because I got to pick up my landlord's son at school on the way back to the van. So I didn't exercise. I'll exercise at home. I'll do some dancing or something like that in the van. Haha. But I'll get my exercise in because I'm competing with somebody. So on my watch, you can compete with friends. So I'll definitely get my steps in. Hello, gaming. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. But yeah, but I like my haircut. Oh, those little ducks. I know you can't see them; they're too far out. But little bitty, tiny. They look like mallards, but they're smaller than a mallard. But got my hair cut today. Winds blew it everywhere, but anyway, I probably won't stay live too long. I just wanted to pop in and say hi. I got some good footage of there was when I first got here, there was a big crow sitting right here on the railing. I got some good footage of him. It'll be in the video. I love crows. It's quite busy at the park for a weekday, though, actually. A lot of people walking around. Hey, G. I'm at Riverside Park in Grants Pass at the pavilion, waiting. I was telling them I'm waiting to go pick up my landlord's son from school. Just got my hair cut. Bird watching with you guys and hanging out with y'all. Let's see. Now, across the way, can you guys see the buildings across the water there? That is Riverside Hotel or Motel. I forget which it is. And then there's some houses over that way. A lot of really nice houses going down the river. This is the part of the river that I have floated quite a bit before in the summers. You can rent kayaks and canoes like down about 3 miles, and then you jump in the water there, and you can get out at River or Schroeder Park where they had the O24 meetup. You can get out there, or you can go further down. Yeah, YouTube's not really good at getting notifications out on time. Sometimes it helps if you if you unfollow and then follow again. Sometimes it works, but a lot of times YouTube, yeah, I don't get notifications on most of the people I follow live. Sometimes I do. Just depends on the time of day. But I've been told if you unfollow and then refollow, it'll come through. I don't know though. You hear that crow talking? He's still here. He's flying from one end of the pavilion to the other. He's yakking at me. He probably don't want me sitting here. But oh well. But oh well is what I say. I think it's pretty down here by the bridges. I didn't bring a tripod with me because I didn't think I'd be doing a live. I thought I'd be at the Y. This would have been easier with a tripod. I'm trying to keep an eye on the time too. Let's see. Yes. Thanks, Deborah. Thank you. I'm glad I'm doing better too. And yay to spring. Yay to spring. It looks like it's getting ready to rain. This pavilion's not rainproof. I don't know if you can see the top. It's just got these little things and there's holes, big giant gaps where they are. starts raining, I'm going to go get in the car. There's some folks walking their dog. Yeah, a lot of people walk their dogs here. This is a beautiful park, though. It's very big. I tell you what we can do, because I'm not going to stay live very long, but what we could do is I'll go jump in the car and we'll take a drive around and I'll show you a live spot of a live drive-by of the park. Because I got pretty good signal here. See how green that is, though? It's beautiful here. All right, let's get in and take a little drive through the park. Oh, you guys still with me? Yeah. I don't have my tripod. This would be much easier. But let's take a little drive through the park. Get my keys. Yeah, this is my landlord's little car. This is their little beater car. They let me use it. So I had to come in and get my meds today. And like I said, was going to go to the Y, but timing was off after I got my haircut. So haircut and hang out at the park for a little bit and do a live is what it ended up being. All right, I'm going to turn you guys around so we can see the park. Let me back out of here. The cowboy on a motorcycle or a bicycle. Woohoo! Hang on, I'm going to pull over and turn around and see if I can switch this camera so I don't have to hold it this way. I can tell what you're seeing. Let me see if I can do that. I don't know if I can on StreamYard. Let me see if I can do that. Nope. Settings. Let me see. Camera. Okay, now I can. There we go. We got it. Okay, now I can see what I'm showing you. So let's take a little cruise around the park here. Hey, Van Gal, I can't see everybody coming in right now because I'm showing you guys Riverside Park while I'm driving. But look over here. See, you got all of this park. Isn't that beautiful green? They got pavilions everywhere where a lot of people use them for birthday parties, for kids and stuff. And then over here is the park, like the toys and all the stuff for the kids to play on. It is a huge park. And there's a big pavilion. And little benches you can sit everywhere. See, they got a big pavilion. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of over the hill right there. And there's the park, you know, where the kids play. Then they have a big field here. That's where you can go play frisbee or, you know, football or whatever. They have a disc golf setup here too for people to do. And we'll go over here, and over here is that other pavilion I was telling you about. There's the Josephine County Peace Memorial. But yeah, this is a huge field right here. Yeah, this is a very, very big park. And no, there's no overnight camping here. This is a park in town here. Just runs along the river. I'm almost to the end of the drive, so I'll pull over down here so we can chat for a few more minutes before I end the stream. For a while, they had a lot of homeless down there in that lower parking lot, but they've got all that taken care of now. It wasn't a very nice place to be for a while. And they got a softball field here. Let me turn around and park, and we'll chat for a few more minutes. Then I'll turn the camera back around. Yeah, what's sad is here in Grants Pass, it was all over the news about the homeless situation here, but they did it to themselves, I'll tell you. For a couple of years, they made personal amount of drugs legal here, and then they took that away, and it drew in a bunch of drug people, and now you got a bunch of people here still on drugs with no place to go. Let me turn this back around now to front camera. There we go. All right, there we go. I'm back. What's the temperature here? It's right now it's saying 60s all week. Like mid to lower 60s all week. It's beautiful weather. It looks like it's going to rain though, but it says no rain. But it's starting to feel like it over the last hour. Waiting for my van to be fixed. I'm in a motel studio apartment with AC near Phoenix. Yeah, you're going to need the AC there, that's for sure. How long till your van's done? 89. Whew. Yeah, it is supposed to be sick. I just seen the weather forecast for Grants Pass. I believe it showed sunny for the next 7 days, and like 60 to 65 degrees. Perfect van life weather. Down to the 30s and 40s at night. Like the 30s though, like last night, I don't think it dropped below 42. It was perfect. Perfect sleeping weather. Yeah, I had her layer my hair and kind of layer it all over, so it a little bit out of my eyes, still kind of in my eyes, but that's all right. I can deal with it. Hoping Friday. Awesome. Good vibes. Definitely sent your way. For sure. I went and had a taco salad after I cut my hair. Came down here, did some filming, doing this live. Let's see, and I'm going to end this live in about 5 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes, because I got to go pick up Marvin at school and then back to the van. That cowboy's riding that bicycle everywhere. I was going to say yeehaw when he drove by, but I thought he might take it wrong. You'd rather be in Oregon. I don't know if I want to see all the... Oh, I bet. Gonna have a lot of receipts, that's for sure. What was wrong with your van? Oh, Bengal? Let's see here. Yeah, I can't believe how crowded this place is for a weekday. Let's see. Oh, Bengal saying short in the wire horn. Oh, yeah, wiring can be a pain in the butt. Electrical can, for sure. All right, guys. I think I'm going to get off here. Go get Marvin at school. Get back to the van and do some exercising. I want you guys to take care. Prayers sent to you, oh Vangal, to get your van back Friday and that the bill isn't too high. Much love to you all. I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Talk to you later. Bye.